Mao wanted to take this opportunity to keep the big opportunity. As a result, I saw Ding Zhang's rotten head, and Wen Wen's fart. The little red-haired head hanging on the peninsula is not small. As soon as they were deep together, they saw the head of the water snake being thrown to the base. I saw Jing Zhongli's eyes on the stage. He wasn't on a red-haired card. It was one he continued to lead the way. After the very sun he scattered on the wasteland. When he was in charge of the meal, Jing Zhong kept handing over the tongue. Economical food to enjoy. The little red hair can only eat the ingredients on his body. Qiang Zhong generously shared his food. Little red hair also took the initiative to approach King Kong. That's how they had a whisper. Little red hair's attitude towards King Kong. There was a change. They continued to walk in the huge several-stranded fields. Trump's little bone came to the legendary flame of fire. The King Kong of the Jin dynasty along the household in front of you. He found it to be a huge run. The slaves, both male and female, were dancing with each other. The whole strand of the whole mood with violence in the front of the household. It's the same. 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 It turns out that this is a miserable comrade, and it is the land card of the knife yard. The president of the Villa Knight brother has been cleared. It turns out that this miserable comrade, it is land card of knife yard. Deeply guarded his guilt. Then he smiled rudely. Many stars also followed. You can twist your head and put away his smile, and record an evil expression or a role. He played an output at the little red hair mediator. It's hard to get down for a chapter. Let the party's knife strike and kill machine only cast one anti-success. Palm the whole hall into the presentation. The little red hair is a painful hobby for relatives. Regardless of Whaley, he pinned his hopes on King Kong. King Kong split his way and wanted to stop the magic weapon. The overseers were divided into tasks, stopped their work, and prepared for the knife handles around the place. Then the knife handle began to be loaded after it was full. Break straight into the 5 sides of the field where they are lightly separated. Take the opportunity to put the detached cutter head towards King Jima. Fortunately, the waist of Jin Dao will be filled with an episode of the name of the prison and the prison. The public Buddha sits on the wall and continues to surpass the party's golden island. It's the same over there. I wasn't alarmed. But because there hasn't been in between. Just be shocked when you're hurt. The Pakistan took the opportunity to surprise the weapons at the big table. A thrust very, very much for the main throat of the Lord. King Kong failed to get rid of the slag increase operation. In the end, the knife that can only be used by brute force can be used to reduce the handsomeness. The head and legs of the sword puller did not want to guard the king below. Direct probe for feral inflammation. Pull up the energy crystal knife at the end of the side. He thought he was only to Rong Yen behind King Kong. King Kong turned around and nailed the movements under Rong Yen. One head is too frank and refuses to come out of the cold from the sacrifice of the Black Revolution. This pair is bound under a huge chain. The direct knife pulls non-stop and returns the manual crystal control double. Extremely reluctant but powerless Pisces ice double earth type. Shindong Doho's attack quickly reduced the auxiliary sub to block the second attack. As a result, his hand coin was weakened by the injury. Even in the face of the river across the silk, the thick soil did not hurt Shindong. The power of the double rain can be imagined. When Twin Rain prepares to launch a third attack, the little red-haired chicken blindly called the new steel cave to run away. The new autonomy is invincible to the knife handle frame double door. I can only endure the love and drop the weapon and flee. Lao Ba did not leave Jingzhong with a show of medicine. He fought for a while, only to see what looked like a strong star following the living master. Kyosho was badly wounded and could not continue the fight. Can only drive the old youth to his own old-tide middle. He was already on the road. The present agent was not originally intended to be used against oneself. That's just too much trouble now. But let a few stars who are quite capable of charging chase from time to time push Kyosho into a decisive situation. This also made Xingzhang's heart rush. Strangely, the boulder above his head still rolled down at the critical moment. The deputy head of the mood looks at the head of the stage directly. The new Fen pulls his hands and his movements are also very tight. Directly turn your companion as a kill bag to block the impact of most of the medicine. Xingzhang also looked at the stage for a while. It turned out that the little red hair took the opportunity to push the machine off and activate the line. The diamond wound that escaped from this theory is chilling for the critics who have passed the debate. Little Red raises King Kong to find help. The lack of cleaning of the battlefield gave the protrusion almost to be known. He followed King Kong all the way to the center of the earth. Ignorant of what to do means that people have opened the King Kong between the mysterious